Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of 5 Minute Travel Tips with me, Neil Patil. With this podcast, we try to bring you the most practical travel tips to ensure a smooth sailing experience for all of your adventures. So today, I wanted to dive into a very crucial topic, avoiding scams while traveling. Now, whether you're exploring bustling markets or navigating unfamiliar streets, being aware of potential scams can certainly save you time, money, and frustration. So, let's jump in. Here are 5 signs that could indicate that you might be getting scammed at your destination. The first one is overly persistent vendors. So, picture this, you're strolling through a vibrant market in the city that you are in, and suddenly you are bombarded by vendors pushing their products with relentless persistence. While it's natural for vendors to promote their goods, an excessive pushiness could be a red flag. If you feel uncomfortable or pressured into making a purchase, trust your instincts and consider walking away. No one's gonna stop you from walking away. Legitimate vendors always respect your boundaries and would definitely not resort to aggressive tactics. The second one is unreasonably low prices. Now, all of us are often after a bargain, and while it's tempting to snag that seemingly unbeatable deal, be wary of prices that sound too good to be true. Now, let me tell you about a scenario I found myself in 10 years ago in Thailand. Now, I was at a market in Thailand, and back then there was the Samsung Galaxy S7 smartphone that was making waves everywhere. Now, the price of that smartphone in India was around 45 to 55,000 rupees. But when I went to the market in Thailand, that very phone was actually available for 15,000 Indian rupees. Now, of course, all of us want this bargain. But I soon realized that scammers can often lure unsuspecting travelers like me with unbelievably low prices. So I walked away from that deal, only to soon realize when a tour manager told me that at this market they often sell subpar or fake products. So before making any purchase, take a moment to research typical price ranges for similar items or services in the area. It could also happen that someone might try to sell you an item at a low price only to find that the item stops working immediately after that person has taken your money and disappeared. So if the price seems suspiciously low, proceed with caution or seek alternative options. Let's move on to the third one, unmarked taxis or unlicensed transportation. As you step out of the airport, you are often greeted by a swarm of eager taxi drivers vying for your attention. And amidst all this chaos, you might also encounter unmarked taxis or individuals offering rides without proper licensing or identification. While all of these options may appear convenient, they pose significant risks, not only about overcharging, but could also pose safety concerns or lead to theft. Imagine this, you put all your bags into the trunk or boot of a car and then go in and proceed to sit inside the car. Once you arrive at your destination, you realize that once you have opened the boot of the car, all of your bags are missing. What will you do then? That is why avoid unmarked or unlicensed transportation and avoid falling victim to such transportation scams. So trust only licensed taxis or reputable ride-sharing services endorsed by reliable sources because your safety should always come first. Now let's move on to the fourth one. The fourth one is about misleading tourist information. Navigating a new destination can definitely be daunting, which is why many travelers rely on tourist information centers for guidance. However, not all information is created equal. Beware of misinformation and overly aggressive tour operators who promise exclusive experiences at exorbitant prices. Before booking any tours or activities, take the time to research reputable companies, read reviews from fellow travelers, and confirm the details to ensure transparency and authenticity. Finally, coming to the fifth tip, unsolicited help from strangers. Imagine you're lost in a bustling city and suddenly a friendly stranger appears out of nowhere, offering to guide you to your destination. While their offer may seem very friendly, be cautious of unsolicited help from strangers, especially in unfamiliar surroundings. Now, when I'm talking about this, let me tell you what happened to me in China a few years ago. I was walking the streets of China, and suddenly when I looked down, I realized a massive black mark on my shorts. I was of course disappointed because I felt like I had stained my shorts. And suddenly, out of nowhere, a stranger appeared. The stranger looked at my shots, appeared disappointed, and then suddenly told me that he had a product that could get rid of the stain immediately. He even proceeded to show how the stain can be removed using that product from his own shots, and I was suddenly in to buy that product. But soon, I remembered this travel tip and decided to walk away from that interaction. So I found myself in a very interesting situation and also remembered that some scammers could use this tactic to exploit unsuspecting tourists like you and me. So remember, if you are in such a situation, seek help from official sources and avoid strangers who are offering unsolicited help. So there you have it. These are 5 signs to watch out for that could indicate that you are being scammed while traveling. By staying vigilant, trusting your instincts, and conducting thorough research, you can minimize the risk of falling victim to scams and enjoy a worry-free travel experience. Remember, knowledge is your best defense. So until next time, safe travels and keep celebrating life. Bye.